Right, good morning. Time for another video. Just I want to talk a little bit about action, about doing the stuff that's in front of you and not allowing yourself to have too long of a time off. I think when you have a tough time, it's very easy to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss that one, or I'm not gonna do that one as hard." But that's probably where it only ever matters how hard you go. Isn't when it's like cool, feeling good. Let me do one extra. It's about those times where you don't want to get out of bed, and it's that moment of, do I prep for this meeting? Do I really read through all of that information so I can be fully prepared for questions they may or may not ask? Or am I just gonna walk in there and be like, I don't really want to be here, and then just kind of brush over it? Because what happens if that's the 2% that counts? That little bit, and that mental victory of being like, I still did it. I still, in that moment when it was super hard, when it was the most difficult, when everything was backing me into the corner, where I was like, I don't want to be. I'm gonna go home. Isn't that when that marginal percentage comes in there, where you're just like, no, shut up, I'm gonna do it? And that kind of thing, where same thing with like getting up early in the morning, or bouncing back from rejection, or even monitoring your success to a certain extent, where you're like, cool, I'm doing really well, but this is not the time to take off. Like, let's say boom boom boom, things are flying out the door, feeling on a high, that's great, like, let's reward myself, take some time off. What about that time? Like, what happens if you let yourself go? Like, you take your foot off the gas in those crucial moments, where just that extra percentage, just that extra little bit. If you're running a race, it's literally every step that counts. And it doesn't matter. It's like the hare on the tortoise. You can sprint 500 meters, but unless you can do the full 21K, don't run a half marathon. So that's something I'm thinking about now, is those marginal push throughs, those marginal, when it's really tough, when your back's on the wall, like, just get your head down and do it. And something that I'm learning is that there's certain actions that kickstart it. Like, for instance, if I'm down, or if I'm like just having a tough time, I need to like kick it into gear. So for me it's like being cold. So anything that like makes me feel cold. So whether I go for a run early in the morning, or I go for a swim at the gym, or that kind of, okay, cool, I'm in the zone again, resetting, boom. So yeah, I just thinking about stuff that kickstarts action, because it's really easy to just kind of like float around. But you need to be in that aggressive zone, like offense and defense. Like, you've got to be attacking each opportunity instead of like passively waiting for it. Like, it's the same thing that I'm reading a couple of books on investing, where you got to go out and get your opportunities, and you can't just let them come by. Like, this whole thing of passive income. Like, passive income's great and all, but you got to go get it. Like, it doesn't just arrive at the door. So this kind of sense of this aggressive kind of go is something that I'm definitely trying to work on, to go and get what I want, and do it, because otherwise I tend to get a little bit lazy and I don't do it. So yeah, well, the reason I'm talking about this is it's early in the morning, it's a little bit windy and very chilly, and I don't necessarily want to go out in the water, but I'm going to go do it because I know it's going to kickstart my mind. And then for the rest of the day, I'm going to know, like, that hard thing that I thought I couldn't do, I did, and now everything's fine. Like, I can do that kind of stuff. So just a reminder to just kick yourself into gear and do the stuff you don't feel like doing, especially on the first day of the week, which for me is a Sunday, because that's when my show hours start. I've got 3 appointments prior to my show house. I've got a lot of paperwork I've got to get under, and done. So just do it. Don't like, don't copyright this video, but just in general, that moment of doubt is the action. That's when action starts. It's not the thought when your action starts. The moment you think you shouldn't do it, that's when you start. Like, don't let yourself start giving yourself excuses, because it gets real easy real quick to not do stuff. So when you got something that's hard in your life, just get it done. Don't wait until tomorrow, because tomorrow, believe me, is another excuse. So you either do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, do it as soon as you think about it, or just forget about it and go back to not ever thinking about anything more than what you want. So yeah, be hardcore, be rough, be mentally strong. This is also me psyching myself up, so because it's going to be real chilly. But yeah, and then you know, funny thing is that's where positivity comes from, is that, boom, I'm going to do this hard thing, I'm going to do the next thing, I'm going to do the next thing, all that other stuff, don't think about it. It's got nothing to do with the here and now, and I'm not going to give it time, you know. So don't give the things that don't matter time of day, but, you know, everything that you do, you know, just make sure it gets done. Don't let it wait. All right, wash your dishes, fold your clothes, make your bed, make that call, go to that meeting prepared, do it to the best of your ability, or don't try, you know. All right, I better go, because now I'm just procrastinating. All right, yeah, have a good day, week, year, life. Yeah, do those things that are tough, because that's what matters. Cheers.